I just need it to show up on the little Twitch feed, and there it is on the Twitch feed, and we are live with Marvel Midnight
Hey,
Sundays on a Tuesdays.
with that midnight eater, all kinds of liars.
We've never done this at midnight.
Going down the rabbit hole. Our lawyers will not be happy.
You're ruining the brand. So many people are disappointed now. All those people who want to see you just aimlessly wander around the area around the Abbey, they're now very disappointed in you.
I'd say what it needs is someone walking with you, just talking about bullshit and killing 40 minutes of a hour show. But they do that by having you hang out with the people, so it just feels like a Buffy episode or any given 90s sitcom. I shouldn't say 90s sitcom. I should say WB in its heyday, where everyone would just walk right into what's conversating.
Oh, this was a huge hit when I was a kid. So you mean like last week?
I forgot Wolverine was here.
I refuse to live in a world where Peter Parker played Minecraft as a kid.
Except there's no Spider. And there's no Wolverine either. This was made when we were both free
You know how
agents.
I feel bad being older than Batman. Spider-Man's a character that his entire life is just making you feel old because he's like permanently 16 or like 23.
But I promise you, I'm gonna have the last laugh.
This isn't about one-upmanship, Tony. Just let me focus, and I can get Hunter through the barrier.
What's the holdup?
Besides,
This game is like if
incessant
CBS got
grumbling about
rights to the
Banner in my
MCU.
ear, I haven't yet found a way to properly shield the Hunter to pass through the barrier.
Yeah, sure. While you're working on your magic fairy dust, I'll figure out how we get the parchment back here. It's too dangerous to be left out there in the wild.
It's not fairy dust. That's all wrong for this job. And if this sanctum was still around, that would have been the perfect place to store the parchment.
Well, it's gone, and Banner's still out there taunting me. So let's hurry up and get some answers.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Nico wanted to talk to us, and here I am going off into my own little thing.
We were so close to having the parchment of power.
You talking to me right now, Steve? Ooh, cherry. It's gonna look pretty.
Yep, we also have an inverse color scheme for Nico.
Are you just gonna stand there, or are you gonna take a seat?
Are you both mad at me?
Where do I need to sit?
I just hope Caretaker doesn't stop.
You wanted to see me?
You won't believe this, but we did it.
Did what?
Okay, good for you.
Remember that first account of Lilin corruption I found in the Book of Thoth?
My recollection is a bit hazy.
It was like weeks ago.
Really, Hunter? Do you listen to anything I say?
Not really.
Ugh, fine.
Yeah.
It was the story about the ancient Egyptian pharaoh with the dark madness who could only be cured by the traveling light worker.
Oh, you mean the light worker who died purifying him? Yes, I recall now.
See, you do
That-
listen sometimes.
Ruin our
Well,
friendship?
Magic and I finally transcribed the incantation the Lightworker used. And I'm pretty sure we can use it to finally remove your psycho mom's corruption over Wanda.
I have to say, I am impressed.
You mean that?
Yes, I do.
Thanks, Hunter. That means a lot coming from you. But before you heap on the praise, there's something I should tell you. Full disclosure, the reason the Lightworker died was because he had to take on all that dark energy into his body, and he just couldn't handle it. I tried finding a workaround, but all the texts on Chaos Magic said the same thing. Corruption can't be destroyed. It has to go somewhere, or to, like, somebody.
Alright, cool. So we're killing off this character before this
whoever
game is
removes
over?
it from Wanda
I guess.
will also have to absorb it.
Is that why this
The
is
entire-
That's why this is an original character, just because they need to die?
Yep. The entire story is of no
I will
consequence.
absorb it.
You will? You're not, like, scared you're gonna, like, fall to her darkness?
Lilith's darkness cannot corrupt me.
Right,
Dies.
Because
you
I
are
say
just
so.
so good and pure that you could never ever fall.
Correct?
Well, at least you're on board.
When is this happening?
You're a minor character anyway. Who cares?
As soon as we break back into Banner's lab. Oh, and just one more thing, so listen up because it's kinda crucial. I'm gonna need you to memorize the incantation and recite it verbatim when you see Wanda in his lab. It's the only way to subdue her. It goes... Ego sum tenebris et venunt in domum suam iubet dominus.
Tatum, Parata, Sunsdays.
Man, I could go for some dominoes right now.
Think you can remember that, Hunter?
He's gonna mess it up.
I can handle anything.
I knew I resurrected you for a reason.
It should give you 3 options and see
You
if we
need
remember
to
it.
memorize those lines as if your own life depends on it.
Hunter
But
woke
it
up
does
especially confident this morning.
Remember to study your lines, Hunter, because you do not.
I was like, yeah, I can do
mess
whatever.
up.
Ooh, rain.
Yeah, now we need to talk to Robbie, who's out in the rain.
I'm being angsty. I didn't even know this character could run out here. You never use this ability.
Granted, his regular walk is pretty fast.
Mm.
Hunter, I've got a theory. Want to hear it? My theory
Yes.
is that it's underappreciated work to be an awesome badass loner. I mean, did you see what happened when Blaze read the parchment aloud? That was an act of mad genius.
He definitely destroyed a lot of Solus. I can give him that.
Oh my god, really? The man unleashes the apocalypse on the forces of evil, and the most you can give him is an attaboy. Tough crowd.
After all that, we still do not have the parchment. Without it, we cannot destroy it.
Here's the thing. He's got no one to rely on. It's just him out there, facing this stuff all alone. He's not gonna give us something like the parchment easily. I think we all need to cut him some slack.
You gotta be nice to Johnny Blaze.
Maybe we should all adopt his attitude. We are all fighting the same battle. Our backs are against the same wall. Perhaps our civility is holding us back.
I bought shotguns
wish
for
I could be a
everyone.
genius like him.
If we have to be more like Blaze in order to win this war, then so be it.
Handlebar mustaches for everyone.
I like how Robbie is going on about like how much of a genius Johnny Blaze is when he looks like Chris Christopherson, and like every other interview with Chris Christopherson is like, oh, I went out to the desert and did some peyote and lost track of time. 3 weeks passed.
One was left on the sidelines.
We're gonna film 2 movies.
Anyways, I had to tune up the ride. She really took a beating out in the desert.
I wandered out into the desert one day, and suddenly I woke up in my own house, and I got a check for a movie called Blade.
Except scratches eyes. Put a fucking blade.
Maybe that's what current Marvel was missing. Marvel was missing actors with absolute contempt for the material. Maybe maybe Brave New World is good for having Harrison Ford in that role.
Good movie of just terrible everything else.
I remember the first time
All Harrison Ford wants is to just be at home, but Disney keeps giving him money.
We got another thing for you.
Hunter, do you have a spare gamma accelerator?
Do I need to go? Yes.
I'm serious. What kind of ancient hero are you if you don't have the latest experimental gamma technology in your back pocket?
I like that he's just not even hiding it anymore. It's like, they paid me, and that's enough. He's 80 years old. We let him.
I put them in my
Yeah,
gamma
the
pants.
only thing Harrison Ford is ever willing to do, just like if they ask him, is Indiana Jones.
Jealous.
Like if they had an Indiana
not
Jones
have other
project
things to be
tomorrow, he would
focusing
be
on
on
right now.
board. But everything
Well,
else
actually,
that Disney
among other
shoves
things,
his
I'm trying to
way
figure
is
out
just
how to
like,
breach
why
that
am I
nasty
doing this?
barrier of go away that Logan managed to throw up around the Hydra lab. Strange swears up and down that he'll be able to pierce the veil. If he can deliver, great. Otherwise, he should get out of the way, you know?
Long before there were scientists to achieve the impossible, there was magic. It is ancient and must be respected.
Hey, I respect the heck out of it. You know, magic is just science we don't understand yet. I like to tell Strange that I'm a bit of a mathemagician.
And how does he take that?
Sour lemon face. I admit my feelings are kind of hurt.
You still feel confident in your plan to destroy the parchment with the accelerator?
Well, I've been going over my father's files. He had big plans for this thing. Let's just say I don't think anything would withstand being on the wrong end of it at the wrong time.
You believe your father had ill intent for this device?
He had ill intent for everything. But this, in particular, I think he was trying to find a way to unlock the scientific essence of magic itself. So in a way, it's kind of poetic. I'm gonna use Dad's shady tech to stop Banner's shady treachery.
You talk a lot about Banner. I know the pain you feel must run deep, but please, do not forget who the real enemy is here. It is Lilith.
Of course, Lilith. I haven't forgotten, Hunter. Look, I'm not getting anything done. I'll tell you what, let's find this gamma accelerator, bring Banner back from the dark side, stop your mom, and then we can sit down and have a nice chat. I've got
Squeeze in one more Banner, huh?
juicer back at my place. We can do it there.
I know we kind of use these as like an airing of grievances of what they could have done with this game, but one of the benefits of that first Sony Spider-Man game, the one for the PS4, is that when you're doing your little mini game things, you are building Dr. Octopus's arms, and you feel like you are being a part of this inevitable tragedy that's going to happen in the third act. And in this, it feels like everyone is researching just with you on the periphery, like you're just kind of checking in on them, like you're their boss.
Yep. You're just kind of their supervisor. It's like, hey, what's going on over here? And how's this project going? You guys good over here? All right, just call me if you need anything.
It's like you
Doesn't really do
don't
anything.
really feel like an active participant.
I mean, you pick up mushrooms in the woods. I guess that's something.
Sounds like
It's heartwarming.
He has a supervisor.
Hydra tried to kill us. Black Widow nicknamed
more
me
magic.
Kid.
Yeah, got some magic.
Thor called me.
Well, to Thor's credit, he doesn't live here.
Plot dream. How's it going,
Well,
Mom?
back over in Assassin's
Fool
Creed.
Blaze risks us all with his reckless antics, blindly wielding the parchment of power like a child with their first wooden sword. Who knows what horrors he could have unleashed? We are
You tell the
fortunate
team
he
you're
did not
talking to
destroy
your
us
mom.
all.
From what I saw, he seemed to know exactly what he was doing.
Or perhaps
Like,
that
this is
wretched
legit
parchment
written like some
simply did not wish
episodic
to be
CW
found
show.
by the soulless. And whatever foul master they serve.
Wretched.
I completely forgot a show existed, and then I decided to watch like a YouTube essay about it, but I forgot that Once Upon a Time existed on ABC during the same time that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was on. It's like, I guess that's where all of the unhinged Disney shit went. Like, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was boring by comparison.
Yep. Meanwhile, here's Elsa from Frozen. It's like for a second there, Disney thought, we have a Marvel. We can Marvel everything, right? Turn everyone into a superhero.
Your forces butcher all in their path. You send assassins to cut our throats.
Yeah, that was the time of everything must be a franchise. That was the time of the Dark Universe.
Yeah. Such a missed opportunity there.
Yeah, the Dark Universe, which had what, 2 movies?
Yeah,
The dark
we
hold
got
will be
Dracula,
made
and we got the Mummy, and then it's like, no, it's not working.
wills it so.
You're done.
Secret
Except now it still
guardians,
exists because I guess it's like a
sustenance
theme
and
park.
thinkers.
It's like one of the
Your so-called
ancillary theme
family
parks that
will
Universal
shatter before the
Studios
coming
Orlando
storm.
has.
But
Yeah, I
you
heard
and
about that. I
like-
think they already
will
invested in it, so
stand
might as well.
tall, precious child. United before the eye of the midnight
I want to see
sun.
Russell Crowe as Dr. Jekyll. That would have been cool. Damn.
The problem with the Dark Universe overall is that at the end of the day, all you're doing is making the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
I would not count
Yeah,
on that, mother.
That's it. They're just remaking the League. And Dracula could even turn into bats like Mina Harker in that series.
There are always going to be consequences.
Aw. The thing with a universe is you can't announce it. That's always a mistake. It has to be subtle. Like when Iron Man came out and Nick Fury shows up at the end, it was a surprise for everyone. It wasn't like this big list and expectations or anything or his timeline.
Hey, we gained friendship
I
points
found
with
one of my
Nico.
favorite records, and I thought you might like it,
Hey.
or at least be polite enough to fake it. Anyway, we'll get some more quality one-on-one time. It's a little retro, but so are you. So, what do you think?
Posters. He's got a Morbius poster. It's great.
Lively. Frustrating.
Nico, you always
Angry,
undercut
but
yourself. Like,
liberating.
I'm listening to this music. I like it, but maybe you don't. It's okay. Like,
I like it.
Oh,
have some
I know
confidence,
you get
Nico.
it. It's grunge. It's what
Jesus, just-
happens when you mix.
We should
the
bring
rock
Sarah in.
formula
This is just
of
Sarah.
80s
This
Seattle and fucking rock
this is her
influence.
her personality.
You get awesome bands like Nirvana.
I love
Pearl
this. It's
Jam,
okay if you don't like it.
Soundgarden,
That's fine, I
making something
suppose. We all have different opinions. It's
messy, dirty sound. It put Seattle on the music map. I used to listen to it repeatedly during my I can't believe my mom stabbed me phase. As you can tell, she was a great mom. Didn't leave me scarred at all. Ugh, like, why have a kid if you're gonna get rid of them when they interfere with your dark arts and crafts?
So Nico listened to, and granted, she can't just always listen. You can listen to grunge at any time, but it's like she listens to '90s grunge, and yet Peter Parker is like talking about playing Minecraft as a kid.
Yep. Well, Nico comes off as one of those kids.
I know how it
Remember
feels.
listening to Alice in Chains in high school, and
Sounds all too
everyone's like,
similar
"These
to my
guys
own
are from before we were born."
experience with my mother. Except that I had a head start on coming to terms with her evil nature. I cannot imagine being caught off guard.
Yeah, it turned my world upside
At least we can
down.
finally see Nico's room.
I thought I was a normalish kid from a normal family.
You guys need better rooms.
Sure,
No wonder
I had
she
their
locks it
college
because she has a
humor
Morbius
issues, but-
poster. Doesn't want him to come walking by.
But they didn't.
I think I have a shot
What is
at
done
Nico.
is done. But I see you are still carrying it with you. Do not be afraid to go wherever you need to in order to find peace.
Roger that, Hunter. Okay, no more of this downer talk. Time to listen and let the sounds of angst carry you away.
Impression shirts are just yoga pants for men. Best shirt.
Giving him the benefit of the doubt was generous.
Okay, apparently I need to
Known
talk to
Blaze
Doctor
would be the
Strange. Oh, is there like a morning hangout with anyone?
Parchment of Power is
Invite
a
to
direct
Haven,
conduit
invite to
of fire
Haven.
is, as Stark would say,
Invite to
a
Haven.
feature, not a bug. Strange also said don't read the Parchment of Power. A lot of times. So many times that I listened.
Never seen a book
Okay.
hit a wall of hellfire before. Rookie. Blaze tempts fate all the time. Guy's got very little respect for things more powerful
Can
than himself.
get Doctor Strange a copy of his own comic.
Listen, Doc, I think this plan is the craziest one you've come up with yet.
It's not crazy.
You
at
put in
first,
so
and
much
it
dialogue
will
for this
work.
freaking game. It's amazing.
Hunter, just who I was hoping to see. I understand you've already been on the hunt with Blade, so you're aware of our unusual visitor on the grounds?
Yes, we encountered something Blade called the Bargist.
His instincts were correct. I believe it is indeed the bar guest, or someone's attempt at creating a.
Now, this was a
facsimile.
long while ago.
Is the Abbey in danger?
I don't remember
Not
what
unless
this thing
we
was.
provoke it. However, it seems
It's when we
to
followed the one dog.
harness a dark magic similar
Oh,
to
all
what
right.
courses
The
through
dog that
barrier.
wasn't our dog.
I need you to track this bar guest, capture it, and bring it to me here in the forge. But please, don't kill it. It's my hope that I can find a way to use its magics to break through the barrier to the lab.
After battling Hydra agents and Fallen, tracking a pup on the Abbey grounds sounds like a vacation.
Do not let your guard down, Hunter. As I said, it's no ordinary dog, but a demonic entity. I suggest you bring Blade and Wolverine with you. I believe the portal will soon be at its apex. I'll do my best to keep it stable until you can cross.
Bar guests are notorious
I'll
for
see
not
you there,
liking to
Hunter.
be stabbed.
Track the beast quickly. Time is of the essence.
Bring the knifiest friends you can find.
Got a
Ooh, new coil.
got a late
Must get to
thing.
work. I have high expectations for this. Blaze didn't get the don't read from the evil grimoire. Blaze's defense, Strange does send out a lot of memos.
Yeah.
We need an epic thing.
Do they have Judgment? That looks sick.
Now more than ever, we must
Like I haven't
destroy
seen that
the
before.
Parchment of Power
Yeah,
as soon as
we do
possible.
not have this one.
All
Consume 25% of health to damage enemy
Parchment of Power.
for like 140 something. Also damage everything nearby. That's a good AoE.
Mm.
So yeah, let's just make this a Robbie.
Oops, all right.
Something to
Okay, and now
keep us
on top of
occupied?
that,
This forge fire is
There.
something special.
That's all I can expect of your contribution, then?
that's what we needed to do in order to
Analysis.
keep doing the research thing. So yep, now we get Devil's Deal. And set rep, we still need to send Captain America on a hero operation. Where's Robbie sending us a message now?
We're just thanking us for the card.
We've really been putting the pedal to the Hydra metal, huh, Hunter? Haven't seen the Hellrite this fired up since... Well,
This is probably the longest that we've gone in the pre-episode without going on a mission. It's been like half an hour.
I just looked at the clock a second ago. Like, wait, have we done anything?
We're just doing chores.
Like a fifth wheel around
Just
here for
catching
a
up.
while. But lately, not so much.
And there's been a
Even though
surprising number of
Sparky
cutscenes.
agrees.
I think it's because we have almost everyone.
Well, both of us. Just wanted to say thanks. Nice to feel useful. Know what I mean?
Friends help each other, Robbie. That is what we are here for.
Thanks, Hunter. It's not always easy talking about this stuff, you know. I didn't exactly grow up in as friendly a neighborhood as Spider-Man.
Nor did I. My mother made sure of that.
Yeah, with me, it was my uncle. Something else we have in common, I guess. Who would have thought? A 300-year-old demon hunter.
I feel like
from
someone with
old
less
Salem,
patience would yell, "Who
Massachusetts,
cares?" in this
ending with the
entire
spirit
game.
of vengeance from East LA in a magically restored
I'm realizing how
Jersey
irrelevant a
as,
lot of this stuff is.
you know,
It's just,
friends.
this is a game about friendship and witchcraft.
Stranger things have happened. And will happen, I'm sure.
And I look forward to all of
Yeah,
them.
once again, it's why this would probably work better as a Justice League Dark game, because
Yeah.
those guys would actually be standoffish at the start of it, because most DC characters are kind of moody, especially if your caretaker stand-in is just John Constantine.
I feel like that would have helped this game too if they were less friendly, like right off the bat. I mean, there's the two factions, sure, but they just kind of talk about each other behind each other's backs. I don't see anyone like arguing with Tony Stark or anything, except I guess Doctor Strange at times.
Ready for more?
Everyone's super friendly, and that's actually very uncomic book like.
Mm-hmm.
I love this costume. Here we go.
I like here.
Like if I can't play Johnny, give me a Johnny costume.
I think we've got something for everyone. We need any advantage we can get.
Doctor
Jeez.
Strange could be Dr. Fate. They can completely just rip this game off and be fine.
An enhanced spell. Most welcome.
And if they really want to do the Justice League Dark and, you know, include the actual Justice League in there, you could have Mr. Terrific in Iron Man's place.
Mm-hmm.
Be ready to go in no time.
Like, I don't know. I feel like DC would have gone all the way with it.
All right,
But
then.
Marvel still has to promote the Avengers.
Ah. Loading screen, are you okay? There we go. Every time you go into the Abbey, it just freaks out.
Hi, Hunter.
Nico needs a compliment.
Your staff of one is marvelous.
Oh, you didn't have to say that.
It's...
Jesus.
Hunter, you're not supposed to say things like that.
I need this game because I forget to compliment people all the time. I don't know when I have to compliment it at
That
first.
should be useful.
Okay. We did what the game told us to do. We...
Did you see that wall of flame?
Game. Let me exit the Abbey. There.
Stay on your toes, Hunter.
I got crowded this place is getting.
There you go.
Well,
Use
these
that...
guys make sense together.
I was gonna say, you go use that pull-up bar, or you just go stare at
No
it?
point in hiding it, Hunter. I already got a whiff of that demon dog you're after. Blade said it gave you two the slip the other night. I want in on the next run.
It looks like a literal dog man. This is the best Wolverine in the game I've
That
seen.
is what our
Other
hunter
than the fact that he's too tall.
positive attitude.
Other than that, yeah.
Me? Positive?
Like his entire head sculpt
That's
is
a
just
new
perfect.
one.
Those
But I am
eyebrows are crazy.
curious about this mystery dog of yours.
He really looks like
This
Bob Hoskins'
supernatural
Wolverine,
beast
which was the
roaming
inspiration
the Abbey
anyway.
grounds has proven difficult to track. It only seems to appear at night. Still, Strange thinks it may be critical to breaking.
And I guess Robbie's here.
Yep. Robbie's
Blade's no
just...
slouch.
Robbie's just
I've seen
pretending
him in
not to
action.
listen.
This thing must be the real deal if it's giving you trouble.
It is a Barghest. It resembles a hound, but it is not. It is a spectral omen of death.
I thought I smelled a weird doggy odor out by your old crypt. I chalked it up to the side effects of your resurrection.
I take it back. He looks like Colin Farrell as Wolverine.
You smelled a Barghest and you thought it might be me. Seems like your hunting skills might need a tune-up, old man.
My skills are as keen as they've ever been. What do you think a Barghest smells like?
I do not know.
Wolverine doesn't like
Exactly.
jokes.
This beast is vitally important. You say you picked up the scent near Hunter's Folly?
Yeah, that's right. If I went back there, I could probably pick it up. No sweat. So, I'll meet you there.
Did you just invite yourself along?
Bet
I do
your
that.
ass I did.
No, I heard Doctor
see you
Strange
at
said
Folly
you
Tour.
wanted to invite me along.
See you at
I also have
Hunter's
super
Folly.
hearing.
All right, Blade. Don't jerk me around.
Just go ahead.
Constantly talking. It's kind of impressive,
I've seen him
actually.
empty a lot lately.
Hunter, I'd like a word when you have a moment. I don't want to waste your time, so I'll be direct. I overheard you, Nico, and Magic talking in the chapel last night.
This is just a CW show. I'm just watching Arrow.
An excursion to rescue you know who.
Her name is Wanda.
This is Legends of
Yes,
Tomorrow for
I
Marvel.
know.
You cannot even say her name.
Just level with me. Are they still planning on trying to save her?
Nico did not want me to tell you, but...
Oh my
yes.
God.
Yes, they are.
Ah, I knew it. What half-brained scheme is she planning now?
She thinks she has a spell to remove corruption.
She what? Unbelievable. If she doesn't get herself killed, she will surely take down whoever helps her. Thank you for telling me.
No.
I'll speak to her as soon as we're done here.
No, keep the
In
secret.
the meantime, is there anything else you'd like to know? Or tell me?
Really, Agatha is still wandering around the grounds as a ghost, is not on here?
I have taken up enough of your time. I should go.
We'll talk more later. Oh, Hunter. Thanks for your honesty today.
Well, you don't really have a plan, so.
Okay. So we still have our DLC missions.
It is the
And
entire
then-
American Southwest.
And then we just have our story missions, which require us to do actual missions.
I guess we're doing actual missions. Shouldn't we finish New York City, or is that?
No, this is just DLC.
Okay.
So like you have the Morbius storyline, and then you have the Morbius storyline.
Are these the last two missions for the Morbius storyline?
I don't know how many missions are left in this stuff, but basically,
Yeah.
if we're doing this stuff, it's back to dealing with. I almost said Malabongia, but that's not the right devil. It's not the right
Hey, it might be
M-based devil.
Dracula.
So,
Maybe
yeah.
Dracula's
Now
involved.
that the Hydra vampires have my prototype sample, I've no doubt they'll attempt to create their own sunlight serum.
Mass produce it, more like.
Where would Hydra vampires go to mass-produce sunlight serum?
Somewhere familiar to them.
How about a Hydra facility that makes the gamma goop they put in their blood?
Yes, I'm gonna go with exactly like that.
How about one sending a distress signal about a vampire invasion? Might be a good place to start.
We got Tom Holland, we got Jared Leto, and we got Wesley Snipes all hanging out in the same room with James Franco.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely Blade.
Yeah, let's take Blade.
It's a cool looking friggin' team. Oh yeah.
I'm green
Oh,
today.
Figured you'd pick up.
Actually, might as well. Do I have anything where this outfit actually matches? I have the opposite.
That actually kind of works. Either that or the other black and red.
There we go.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, that's sick.
Just to create a bomb. In the right hands.
God, this game is just like constantly turning my entire camera just 180.
I am Dublin. They will not have hands.
I will eat them.
An audio version of the Parchment of Power.
Looking good, Magic.
Wow, this is Goth Day, Jesus.
So, now that Blaze read the evil page, what will we do? How long does it take for the
Morbius just talking to himself.
Like, I could see the vision, like, if this game actually had the cast from the movie, it would be an insane cast. But as is, it's a bunch of nobodies in what equates to a CBS level storyline.
Yeah, it's the
Complete
equivalent
with
of the
Vancouver here.
it's the equivalent of the Avengers game where it's just like you captured their stunt doubles.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, that kind of looks like them. I know what you're going for. It's the issue of these hyper-realistic games as opposed to something like Marvel Rivals where they can be more stylistic with it. Here you can tell they're clearly trying to imitate the
Hydra
actors,
turned
and it's
upon
just
itself?
not happening.
No, this is biology. It is a vampire's nature to betray the living.
Excuse me?
Oh, but not mine. I differ on a biological level.
I'm a pick-me, you see.
I'm like a weird science vampire. I act exactly like a vampire, but...
I should have known you were behind this.
Hold them off. We need more time. Go. Feed upon them. Let their veins bleed rivers.
Jesus.
More hacking. So much hacking.
If we can disable
They're
those
computer
terminals,
people. Morbius is
at
a
the very
computer guy.
least
He
we
can do this.
Slow their efforts to reproduce the serum.
But we need to protect the server to access the data ourselves.
Correct.
And I thought
Oops, all
technology
Blade.
was supposed to make our lives easier.
Half his attacks are yelling. Aha!
Get ready. You kissed the
After
mother
playing a
with
lot
that
of
mouth?
After playing a lot of chaotic action adventure games, this is... I understand the appeal of this. This is very relaxing. You get the same big impact where you don't have an anxiety attack while you're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's to the point where I play games like Resident Evil on easy difficulty, not because I can't handle normal, but because I want to give my brain a break. I don't feel like dealing with this shit.
Yeah, it's like when I have podcasts to listen to, I always end up like in this weird situation where it's just like, okay, well, I need to I'm going to play my designated podcast games so I can then be able to play my story-based games.
Watch me.
Ah. And for me, instead, I realized if I find a game frustrating, I won't return to it, and I want to game more. So I gotta play things on easy, because I haven't touched Resident Evil 4 in weeks, because I'm stuck on a stupid boss. And that's a silly reason to stop gaming.
I recently beat Unicorn Overlord, and something I do appreciate is the game has so many characters, and at the very end they give you like an epilogue for each character, like just a quick thing of like, hey, this is what this character went and did, and they do it for every single character, so just that epilogue is like 30 minutes long.
Aha! Oh, right, vampire. So, when you die, you lose your clothes?
What was that?
He died, he came back as a vampire, and he just lost his clothes. That's pretty much what happened here.
Yeah, the undead Hydra agents do that.
Just naked.
Your lack of empathy for them is disturbing.
Yep, lost his clothes.
I smell
Nice.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Now do the doop-de-doops.
Aha, I'm hacking. So cool.
Feeling strong today.
Yes. That's a distance.
Enemies like using that forceful knockback.
And it repositions you.
At least my mother knows how to keep her minions in check.
Oh.
As much as she'd like to pretend, Sin doesn't hold the same sway as her grandfather, much less Lilith.
Does it matter? She has enough resources at her disposal to be a problem.
We're here too.
Naked, smelly vamps.
It's like, oh, we weren't expecting you to do this that fast. That's kind of the problem with the story missions. It's like the generic missions are generally much harder than the story missions.
So they're really good for leveling up, but at the same time, I want to see the plot. I want to see what's happening.
One more batch. Secure it. Quickly now.
Time to face Sin again.
So we finally have the opportunity to settle our grievances personally.
Why do you talk like that, man? Like even Hank McCoy would look at him funny.
Tread on the work of a superior intellect.
He talks like Clayface and Harley Quinn.
Yes!
You have earned this.
Fall that easy.
Like, are you just imitating Hunter? Or trying to do an impression of Hunter?
This shall be of great help.
I'll make quick work of you.
Love that.
No change in
It's one of the few cool things the movie's added. Like, that's a cool move for him.
Nobody's to blame.
Flames so soft.
Just doing a Braun Strowman shoulder tackle.
You're an egg. Jesus.
Become egg.
We are the instruments of
Fuck. This game is visceral sometimes.
our allies come for us.
Like in most games, you know, a boss will just like knock you down or something, a little boop, but they don't throw you through things.
If only it weren't being used for twisted ambitions.
That's Hydra in a nutshell.
You know nothing of the great works achieved by Hydra. This will be our resurgence.
I've heard that before, too.
In 1942. Yeah, I like Morbius in this game. He's growing on me. Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. I can.
That's a good hit everything ability.
There we are.
Although, granted, I have 2 other card plays and can't do anything with them. I can bully her, though.
They are set on coming after me.
Friends, protect me. No, friends!
Killed one of her own guys.
That's freaking... Well, because she knows he'll just come back. That's wild. Cool.
Yep, now he's an egg. Double egg. 2-egg omelet.
Soon, the forces of Hydra will rule the day as well as the night. None will stand in their way.
It's important they see you maintain an inspirational outlook in the face of overwhelming defeat.
Whenever Morbius starts talking, I have to check to see who's talking. Like, who the fuck? Oh, that's Morbius. It's Morbius. Saying weird shit again.
This won't take.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Yeah, this should be equal in strength, but Morbius is kind of just herb stomping him.
It's because all of Morbius's abilities are like, draw more Morbius cards.
And Morbius isn't on the screen. I want the audience to be asking, where's Morbius?
I shall never cower.
I must be a key part of their strategy.
Seems to be to make more vampires. Ah. Too many.
They're mine.
Alright, Blade's gonna do something.
I can take out that last egg.
I don't even need the sword.
Your mother abandoned you.
You should just be able to kick it. Like...
Yeah. Bogus. Cute.
Sadly, my friends are in the way. Nope.
You are not my equal.
At least she's turned the beefier enemy into an egg. Oh, now everyone has bleed.
Everyone's bleeding.
There's enough of that serum down there to turn their entire army into a daylight vampire scourge.
And it will be glorious!
I heard you were a bit unstable, but I had no idea your delusions of grandeur were this grand. So be it.
There we are. Make yourself useful. Huh.
That's probably the better option.
Yay. That's not a distraction. That's good
The other
stuff.
side should fear if they don't already.
Still they persist.
That line is well earned.
Here's some more dudes. Okay, well, at least I can knock her down to keep her from making eggs. Sounds weird.
Yeah. No more eggs for you, lady.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith.
Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
Is this what you had hoped for? I will not fail.
At least Morbius has block.
Don't think I will forget that.
Yeah, those are useful looking about. I think this does make me realize it's not so much a card game as much as the card uses a tool, a visual tool, instead of just making like a list of moves on the side of the screen or something.
Yeah.
But visually, yes, it's something like this is Magic the Gathering, but it's Marvel, and this is not that.
Not that you need any reminders from me, but I wouldn't spend any more time down there than you have to.
We're working as expeditiously as we can.
Which does make me want to try more strategy games, like Gears of War or the Halo ones or something, Halo Wars. Maybe I've been missing out.
You've left me no choice.
XCOM style games.
I'm impressed.
Oh, fun. Okay. So fortunately,
Even scary
Morbius is
vampire
in the
stuff.
same place as you guys. So Holy Burst is going to be best used right here.
Welcome assistance.
No deception there.
See if I get something better. Not really. I wish Make 'em Bleed was free. So probably the best thing to do would be to go boom and boom to get more people off the map.
And I thought Man-Thing was ugly.
He should be in this game. He has really dropped the ball here. Where's Man-Thing? Where's Werewolf by Night?
Hunter's gonna need a revive, probably. Yep, there we go. Oh, nope, that was against Morbius. Okay.
This world has a new
Jesus, he does not like these guys.
That's not supposed to hurt.
What the fuck are you, damn man?
Game saw me have an easy time with the previous mission, and it was like, hey, I heard you talking shit.
Additional Hydra forces en route. Get
Sorry,
ready.
story missions are what?
Everybody wants a piece of the Daywalker. Get some. Your mother.
Jesus. They someone finally just came out with it. Dancing around in this whole game, based like your mother.
You asked for it. It sounds to me like they just missed their mama.
So much of mother focus in this game. This entire game. You all have mommy issues.
Oh, great. Yeah, I think this might need a restart.
I'm the only one left.
The last Daywalker.
again.
And that guy can heal people.
I'll put this to good use.
Alright.
Yep, that's...
Darn.
It's a restart. I like ran.
Kind of ruined.
I ran into like 3 separate turns where they just kept throwing people at me and not giving me any of the cards that are used to like mitigate them throwing people at me.
All right, Sin was kind of crazy. Oh, she's okay. We just start here. Awesome.
Let us see if they have an answer for this. No one is to blame but yourself.
Let's get some options.
I can't seem to lose their interest. I'll make quick work. Don't cross my path again.
You have earned this.
Pain is only temporary. We cannot be turned back.
Okie doke.
Let's do this.
Just throw a box at her.
Anyone that touches me is going down.
Okay, so she doesn't turn the mystics into eggs. Good to know. She's just doing her I'm gonna throw you around like rag dolls attack.
Suffer her.
Payback's gonna be fun.
Hydra Mystic's like, I can do that too.
This facility is quite impressive. If only it weren't being used for such twisted ambitions.
That's Hydra in a nutshell.
You know nothing of the great works achieved by Hydra. This will be our resurgence.
I've heard that before, too.
Our enemy draws near. We fear death.
Maybe you should teach me that one.
Now remember who started this.
That's one hell of a...
I must be a key part of their strategy.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
We guess I kind of just need to accept that this is going to be the Morbius show.
Yeah, pretty much. Maybe a Morbius issue. Nothing but Morbius on the cover.
This won't take.
It's kind of like the Venom issue. They kind of lend themselves to the main character.
Now that was something.
So be it. You've left me no choice. What a waste.
Now she has no one to turn into eggs.
Yay. That went. Okay, you're gonna do stuff. Alright, cool. That's fine. You can do that.
Accept your fate.
Oh, God.
Just slamming them into walls.
Soon, the forces of Hydra will rule the day as well as the night. Nothing stands in their way.
It's important they see you maintain an inspirational outlook in the face of overwhelming defeat.
I will make you suffer.
Hey, Blade, can you move over here, please? In fact, yeah, just throw a box at her.
Still coming for me.
You had your chance to escape. You were too weak for this fight. What's set on me? The advantage is mine.
Like I can forceful knock back you as well. Yeah.
Your mother abandoned.
See ya.
Lilith herself could not best me. What makes you think you will fare any better?
Boom.
They are being
And reinforcement.
Yep.
I just need you guys, whatever. Fine.
Yep, because enemy bosses are so fun, you always need to take them out twice.
There's enough of that serum down there to turn their entire army
Yeah,
into
last
a
round
daylight
definitely wasn't gonna work, I
vampire
guess.
scourge.
I heard you were a bit unstable, but I had no idea your delusions of grandeur were this grand. It is too late for you. My strength still
Hey, we'll level up. I didn't look at the rest of this HUD. I never noticed the hunger bar before.
Yeah, when
Or what it even
when
does.
that's filled, you get that like thing that gives you block.
Ah.
Can I ping pong him into his friend? Doesn't
I think it stops just
looks
short.
like he's just short of it. But it's fun either way, and it takes out like
All who serve Lilith
takes
will
out an
fall.
extra enemy.
We all must live up to our legends, right, Hunter?
Yeah, 54% chance to just get rid of him. I'll take those odds. Ah.
Should have allowed out of bounds.
Take the damage or go for another coin flip. Answer is coin flip. Yeah.
There you go. Now we're talking.
Like watching the Royal Rumble.
I'm glad she can't do that to you.
I think they can actually.
Oh! Golly. Did they have to put the landing sound effect? It could have been you.
Not that you need any reminders from me, but I
That
wouldn't
Hulk
spend
mission
any
is gonna
more
be
time
sick.
down there than you have to.
We're working as expeditiously as we can.
Once again, Lilith's servants fall. They have not changed their plans. They will know our power.
Awful.
Doesn't get much better than that.
Well, I guess that's it. Like I can go. Bring him off, whatever.
Yep,
throw him off.
that last Hydrid goon they threw him off the ledge.
I'll take that.
Your prototype sample?
Indeed. And now to destroy the sunlight
The
serum.
DC universe. This is Marvel. We kill over here.
But it's not all here, is it?
Of course not. We manufactured so much. All transported off-site before you even arrived. This is the final batch. A reserve. I am a wolf in the night. The yapping of a mangy cur does not concern me.
Tell me where you brought the serum.
Watch that temper, little mutt. You don't want to lash out and bite the ones you love.
Tell me!
Where else, you pathetic counterfeit? I delivered it to the Lord of Vampires.
There he is.
You don't know what you've done.
Oh, but I do. Dracula, my master, has enough sunlight serum to supply an army. And there's nothing you can do to stop him.
Last time we kind of beat him up.
It was so hard.
No.
I got 3. Yep. All Morbius.
They've used this before, though, so let's see if we can at least put him in a better pose.
Different angle or something.
Ah!
Ah! Zoom in on his face. Ah, fuck.
There. Now,
I just got it.
now he's centered.
Something, Spider-Man.
So your cover is just Morbius screaming? Yep. The people will go, why is Morbius screaming? And then they'll buy the comic. No one buys Morbius comics. Just make a joke like on a playthrough of this for stream where it's just what Marvel Comics would actually do, and it's like, okay, so Morbius, Blade, and Hunter were in this episode, so obviously this cover is going to have Wolverine on it.
In fact, every cover has Wolverine on it. Wolverine must.
Just only Wolverine. No. Oops, all Wolverines.
Everything's a Wolverine variant. We got Deadpool Wolverine, we got Venom Wolverine, we got your Daredevil Wolverine. Yep, fuck the Wolverine. All the Wolverine you can handle.
Hey, Hunter. I saw
Just outside your
Morbius
fucking
heading
door.
toward Hunter's Folly. He looked distressed. Can you make sure he's not about to lose control? If I go out there, it won't be to talk.
I'm gonna kill him.
You smell it, Hunter? That ain't right. There's something dangerous creeping around out here. Present company excluded.
That is the scent Blade was tracking.
I think it's Morbius.
Yeah, he's got a pretty good nose for this kind of thing. Not as
I
good
guess.
as mine, though. Feel like snooping around?
Let us get this thing.
Okay, I like that attitude. Grab your dog and follow me.
It's raining, so I wore my hat.
Yeah.
That dog anyway. I know it
I
ain't.
protect my hair.
It is a long story.
We got time.
Hey, you're still in your combat
I was
outfit.
younger.
This did not.
Lilith would send wave after wave of her
Oh, it's a mission,
children
I
to
guess.
attack the Abbey's defenses. I trained with Agatha and Caretaker by clearing out whatever monsters were lingering around the perimeter.
On Morbius.
I'm doing something right now, Morbius. I'll be right with you.
They did not have much of a chance against us.
They're being
When the
gangsty.
smoke cleared, there was Charlie, the lone.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, Morbius just brooding while this portal to hell is there.
The portal stayed open this time.
Yeah, almost feels too easy. Guess we go in and you kick its ass.
Mind if I tag along?
How long have you been standing?
I got nothing going on.
Nothing going on. There's not a vampire who's standing literally 20 feet from me.
Through the dark, or come with us.
Wouldn't miss it.
Damn thing got away.
Hunter, hold on just a moment.
What is it, Doctor? I doubt that portal is going to stay open forever.
The creature you've been pursuing, I suspect now it may be some
Casual
kind of
strange.
Hydra
I go around
experiment
picking
or
herbs and
worse.
mushrooms, and everyone just stays in the Abbey.
I thought we
And suddenly
all
there's a
set
portal to
ourselves
hell in the
towards
yard,
it.
and suddenly everyone's all like, "Oh, what's on the Abbey ground?"
Skeptical that the beast just jumped from the pages of ancient lore. No, there's something else afoot here.
We had planned on putting it down regardless of where it came from.
Actually, if you could bring it in alive, I think there may be a great deal we could learn from it.
No promises, Doctor. You do remember who my hunting partners are?
Yes, I realize you're
We're
all very
cooler
eager,
than
especially
You
Wolverine,
can't sit with us.
but do my best.
Damn it, Globe Life, no.
It is just as I suspected. Hydra.
The world?
They were behind this.
Oh, that's new.
Oh, that's a beefy Bargus.
You're telling
Seriously.
me all that mythical creature hype came down to this?
At least now we know.
It's all
for
Hydra.
sure.
Everything is Hydra.
It's weird.
It's like, oh, good, I can shoot them.
Bad reputation.
Hope you're ready. You ain't good enough for me.
Damn, Wolverine is cool.
Bad luck for you, bub.
Hey, Logan, look. Shit.
Now that was something.
Just what I need. Not looking good for you.
Leave some for the rest of us.
She wasted precious time.
Oh, Hunter was standing there. Oh no, it was a thing. Okay, perfect.
Yep, some broad.
Never mind. As you were.
You could also make a sequel to this that's just War of the Realms and replace all the demons and vampires with elves, just dark elves. Or Hellas people or Surtur's people. I think it's more heavy.
How long have you been waiting to do
Now,
that?
War of the Realms is different from like that Asgardian war event, right? Where Asgard like invaded.
That's pretty much what I'm thinking. Like, you could make a game out of that. That'd make a solid game, if not, an okay storyline.
I just remember being kind of disappointed by that event.
I'm always disappointed by the events, period. But I think they'll make better games. Except for Civil War and Secret Invasion. Those two are still top notch for me.
They're mine.
But event books generally,
Time to bleed.
you just take it up space. You just take up time. The whole point is you're here to set up some canon event that'll ripple through the rest of the books that you need to know. It's like a team meeting. Like Wasp is dead. Now I gotta see why Wasp is dead.
So long have we waited for your blood. As you
And I know it's a Marvel thing, but you get great writers like Matt Fraction writing Fear itself, and it's crap, but Matt Fraction's amazing, and I know it's the editor's fault.
Lilith would be embarrassed by your weakness.
Come to think of it, it's the same problem with their movies. They'll hire these killer directors and writers, and then it won't feel anything like their usual work.
I realize, of course, the three of you aren't known for your restraint, but try to bring the creature back in one piece. I still need to study it when you...
Right. We're trying to...
Might not be up to us, Doc.
I
That thing gets
forgot.
feisty. No promises.
I think you can drop that thing on their head. They still know how to do that.
Should do the trick. About time.
to restore our strength.
That's one hell
Heavy
of a
health bars.
Wolverine needed healing.
Yeah.
Yeah, can
I? Is the pole maybe? That's what they did.
Oh, it's like very clearly a thing. Oh, there it is.
I'm just wondering. Yeah. Oh, yes,
So
right under it.
So I need 2 hero points.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just looking to see what's the best option here. So that thing does what? 160 damage. So this will get Wolverine out of the way.
She will sustain us.
That's a neat trick. Your time has come.
Cool. Useful.
We see all of
Wolverine. Jeez.
They hit you and they drink your juice.
my purpose is
Jeez.
Give him a hand.
Yeah, the
Ragdoll Wolverine.
Hydra seems quite intent on protecting the bargain. I think that's a good indicator of its potential value to us.
Or maybe Hydra just doesn't
I should be able to
like us
heal
if the
while
dog is
like
around.
that. That should be a feature.
Put you up to this, or are you just providing commentary out of personal curiosity?
I'm just here to make sure no innocent dogs are harmed by your theories.
Want it done right, gotta do it yourself.
You asked for it.
Nice move, bub.
Does Blade need healing? He kind of needs healing.
I'm on it. Your fate is sealed. You were too weak for this fight. Your mother abandoned you. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. We'll have to do better than that.
Are we gonna end up having to kill this dog?
I put down a lot better mark.
It said like the preference is to capture it, but I don't know exactly how you are supposed to capture this thing. Unless you like get it down to a certain health,
That's
and
what I'm thinking.
goes like, oh yeah, this is how you do it.
Maybe it's a cutscene or something, because I don't know. But that's also tough, because that would take me back to my Pokemon days, where I'm trying to capture a Pokemon and I KO it by accident every time.
That must have taken practice.
Maybe it's just built into the story.
This shall be of great help.
Whatever gets the job done.
I mean, it just says defeat all enemies, so.
Yeah. Oh well, Christ, right? Yeah. Whoopsies. What's the big three? Yeah, that's it. I'm fine with that cover. That's fine. That album is gonna be so hard. Everyone decided to just ignore Doctor Strange. All right, cool. Glad we're on the same page.
Or there's like going to be a very specific, like, oh, you need to research this thing in order to do it.
We brought you back this piece that contains this thing, and you could use it. Maybe a huff, I don't know.
Oh.
I guess we caught it.
You okay there, little buddy?
Your magic may be powerful, Doctor, but I am still impressed you managed to contain the Barghest.
No less impressive than your efforts to capture it.
Oh, this is a separate one. Like,
its weakened state, the creature will remain bound here.
And what do you plan on doing with it now?
The first step will be carefully transporting the beast down to the forge. A delicate operation I plan to handle personally. Why don't you come by tomorrow before I begin the actual research? I'll know more then.
Man, you see the teeth on that thing?
Yeah, pretty nasty. Too bad we can't train it.
Give it time.
how's it going, buddy?
Came out here to be alone, Hunter.
Yeah, we're all out here now.
It's a good idea right now.
Blade sent you to check on me, didn't he? Probably didn't want to come himself because he thought we'd just end up fighting.
Is he
Yeah.
alone?
Of course not. And I can't promise we won't end up trading blows before the night is through, either.
That was ordinary.
I do not wish to fight you. I came because I am worried about a fellow teammate.
That is too kind. I do not deserve your mercy.
That is what makes it mercy.
They stole my work, Hunter. They perverted it for their own designs. There is an army of vampires ready to cut loose on the world, and they are all immune to sunlight. I did that, not Dracula.
You could not have known that Dracula would get his hands on your sample.
No. But I should have foreseen that he'd want it. That he would come for it.
We will fix this. Together.
You're right. Wallowing in self-pity will accomplish nothing. We must prepare to act. Oh, and Hunter. I'm sorry. My behavior tonight was beyond the pale. I wish you had not seen me like this.
But emo is just you.
Doctor, my mother turned against me and started building an army. I understand betrayal. You have no need to apologize.
You are too kind. I really am glad you came. Instead of Blade.
I'm still here.
I would love a few quiet moments to meditate on what we've said. Unless you need something else.
No, I don't need any Morbius.
Enjoy the quiet.
Yeah.
I'll just be here. Brooding.
Fun, isn't it?
We have to stop meeting like this.
extra careful so the game just doesn't decide that we need to be in like an opposite time zone.
He better not take out his frustrations on the hell ride. He'd regret that.
Well, nothing else to do tonight? Okay.
Do you think Sin is single? Asking for
Captain America's been enlightened.
You know there are other religions.
About to make a protein shake if anybody wants one. Howdy, partner.
Mm.
What's cracking?
You seem quite brisk today.
Why shouldn't I be? Got a full 8 last night, just started a new supplement, and I've got a renewed outlook on my future.
How many supplements you on,
Oh
buddy?
god, Eddie Brock is doing Kratom.
I am glad to see you in high spirits.
You listen to Joe Rogan. You could just talk.
Although I'm probably mostly
Hunter, just so you know, I am on so many gas station drugs right now.
A story?
I had this revelation. You know I'm a trained journalist. I get a thrill when I break open a big corporate conspiracy or report on a public good.
So you
Frame
want
a
to do
kid.
more reporting?
Yeah. I've been so busy fighting Lilin and vampires with a Y that I haven't had time. I'm feeling this itch in the back of my head telling me to get out there and dig up some dirt.
Yeah, the symbiote.
You have my blessing.
Ah, good. Because I've already started. I want to look into Dracula's history with the new breed vampires. What was his grand plan? How did he get into a feud with Mephisto? And is it true that a secret cabal of vampires controls the internet?
That all sounds interesting.
Ah, probably shouldn't say anything more at this point. You never know who could be listening.
In the Abbey? No one can
Eddie, as
spy
long
on
as
us
you don't
here.
go into any weird anti-Semitic areas with this, we're fine.
Keep this between us, okay?
Eddie, where were you on January 6th, 2000?
No, we can't. We need to specifically answer your answer your texts.
I'm tired of listening to Dr. Strange's stories. The ones where multi-tentacled old ones feasted on cavemen.
Nah, actually that sounds up my alley. I just needed some fresh air.
Stories.
Plus, Robbie likes to crank the volume on his video games, and I don't like loud noises.
Right.
Your costume is sensitive to powerful sonics.
You know, it's funny. My other has protected me from so many things.
Oh god, is Eddie one of those weirdos at the gym who doesn't like have headphones in?
More than just bullets.
Just listening to your noises, your natural noises.
Maybe it is the teeth.
Of course it's the teeth. But they're useful. I've chewed my way out of a number of sticky situations.
They must be a pain to brush.
I have acidic saliva, which instantly kills most bacteria. Gingivitis doesn't stand a chance.
So your other's appearance is functional, but is it necessary?
Acid saliva makes sense.
Maybe not. I'm not the only person who bonded with my symbiote. The suit often changes appearance with each new host.
Care if I run around the Abbey wearing the symbiote for a bit?
I do. The relationship I have with my other is very intimate. Feels like a betrayal whenever it takes on a new host.
Like wearing someone else's underwear?
Maybe
Seriously.
if your underwear had tendrils and constantly wanted you to feed it.
Yeah, I've seen those
You and
anime.
your symbiote have an interesting relationship.
It's simultaneously the strangest relationship I've ever had.
Oh, he's wearing it right now. It's like all of his pores and ass. So no, I wouldn't wear it.
Thanks for talking about it, Hunter. I don't think everyone inside would take the time to understand how I tick.
That's gotta look cool.
Yeah, I'm intrigued by this red.
Red and white.
They just really like giving him the. Oh, just red.
Oh, it's just his teeth. That's cool though. Nifty. Very King in Black.
Oh, do I have a new just Eddie Brock thing? Yeah.
Hey, Midnight Suns tank. Whoa, what's happening here?
What?
Where did everybody go?
Oh yeah.
It's never this empty. Everyone's always this place too.
I must admit, I wasn't entirely confident that the bar guest would be taken alive, but if anyone could do it.
And
not necessarily.
No?
The barrier functions on
and
only demons can pass through it. So all we need is a way to disguise the hunter as a demon.
I told you before, I am not turning that dog into a cape.
And I told you it is not a dog. Besides, I don't think a cape will be enough.
you wouldn't dare.
My
The weirdest
hope
dog.
is that we
Kinda
can
weirdest dog's
synthesize a
corpse.
facsimile of the bar guest's skin to fool the barrier without harvesting the creature itself.
This really is a bizarre plan, even for you.
If you want to reach the Gamma Accelerator, this is our best and only hope.
More importantly, Doctor, is reaching Wanda. I don't like it, but if the creature must be sacrificed for her...
Having this much demonic energy concentrated on you, Hunter, is not an insignificant risk.
we need to eat the Bargus.
Hope your collar can withstand...
Let me worry about that, Doctor, after you have proven out your plan.
Hmm.
Have you come to vent about Strange's plan? I did my best not to be rude. To his face, at least.
You do not believe it will work.
No, I don't. But I do know that Wanda is on the other side of that barrier. And the Doctor may be our only hope of reaching her.
He cares about Wanda too. Do not forget that. Stark may be after this Gamma Accelerator, but the Doctor is clearly focused on Wanda.
That's why I did not rip apart his idea from the beginning. I know we both want the same thing.
It could be worse. You could be the one who has to actually wear the dog armor.
True, you are the guinea pig once again. Thank you for the talk, Hunter. I feel slightly better about our chances.
Can we please just get this research going now? Because that thing is looking at me all wrong.
Thanks, Hunter.
I saw you heading in this way.
A successful collaboration.
Nice. I guess.
Oh, does that require
Oh shit, that's
a
going red.
fistful of treats? Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony.
I don't approve of wearing the dog, but here we are.
Now this is just Monster Hunter.
Yeah, yeah, it's just Monster
Not
Hunter.
bad, right?
Everyone's screaming. Ah. I too am upset.
Oh, still only the one.
Later.
Okay, there's an orb over here. Just have to fight my own video card to get there.
It's a good thing you lowered the settings too. Which kind of sucks because this game probably looks amazing. Looks good as is, but there's some bits like, eh. Which is kind of an issue of gaming today in general. The graphics are inconsistent. So while I'm being wowed by one thing, there's something that looks like shit every single time. And it just takes me out.
Oh, that's neat.
better than nothing.
50.
So we
Storm's
have,
out here being badass.
so now when we knock an enemy into one of our own people, they draw a card on top of it. So that'll
That's incredible.
prevent us running into that constant issue of running out of cards. Hey, Bret Hart Hunter is back.
Nice. Bret Hart Hunter.
Practice makes
Bret
perfect.
Hunter.
Nice to get some fresh air. Hardly any cobweb. Time to take it to the next level.
Our friendship?
We need any advantage we can get.
Okay, so I generally need money to do that, but good to know that I can do things.
All right then.
What's wild is I don't know why Blade's look has been updated since the 2000s. Like, they could update it a little bit.
What's happening, Hunter?
Well, at this time, people were still feeling nostalgic for the
Wesley
Blade
Snipes?
movies. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like he gave them a good basis, but at the same time, you are, at the end of the day, looking at 90s fashion.
Okay.
It's the sunglasses that get me.
So what are we at? We're at 147, so probably one more mission, and then we'll call it. So, Summoning Circle or Nest Mother?
Which one's Summoning Circle, let me see.
These are all just
Hard.
regular ass missions, but it won't even let us do story missions anymore. It's just like, nope, you need to do a general mission. You need to eat your vegetables.
Fine, Nest Mutter. Whatever.
And we're bringing along Doctor Strange.
Bring along Dad. That's right, these missions you don't have to pick Hunter. I forgot.
Yeah. So what do you think? Doctor Strange should just be...
I was thinking...
It's like
you
Avengers
can look for
crew, or...
characters you can level up.
Yeah.
There's just characters you can level up. Yeah, I guess Captain Marvel. Let's just blast things. Just go in there and just laser the shit out of everything.
Oh, there we go. Editing.
Unless you feel like we need a tank like Cap America or something. But she's already a tank, so fine. And everyone seems to be in their regular outfits today, so might as well just keep it going.
Okay, Quick Jab is actually objectively better than Knee Strike, so go with that.
Okay.
Okay.
You have a photon beam already?
What was that? Oh yeah, we have. Yeah, there's
Okay.
a photon beam already there.
Cool.
Oh.
Yeah, everyone just went regular today. Huh.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Here, I'll just do this because it would be a lot easier. There we go. Okay, and we've done nothing with Iron Man, so...
Yeah. We just kind of dropped them. Right, you have enough doubles.
Yeah, Mark Target I really do not need.
Their superiority looks crazy.
Yeah, damage and every enemy redraw to add 29 damage.
Golly.
Next card played is not discarded.
Double your heroism.
Yeah, I might give up a surgical strike for new plan.
Yeah, I was gonna do that or quick blast. I'm just gonna do quick blast.
The problem is the quick abilities are so good because there's so many just enemies they throw at you where like just one thing hits and then it's basically a free card.
Then yeah, surgical strike. You can get rid of that. Being able to double your heroism is awesome for your superiority. You hit 2 and boom, instantly you got that card.
Oh, mostly red. Okay.
Alright, we're Silver Centurion. Happy St. Lemon Lime, Sprite, Iron Man 3, Iron Man.
Sprite, Iron Man.
That's the... What if that guy from the Eternals was Iron Man?
I like the...
Silver Centurion.
I like the darker, like, gunmetal one.
Mm.
Okay, and then we have one more, which is Doctor Strange, who is here. Another one that we haven't done anything with.
Right, that's what I'm looking for right now. Like, do we use Captain Marvel? I think we use Captain America more than Captain Marvel. And Captain Marvel could probably use some love. That brown one looks surprisingly cool. What's cool about it? For another time, like Game of Thrones or something.
Yeah, so we actually do need to... Yeah, we don't even have many cards to do, so... Restore 2 combat items is, like, kind of useless, so... Yeah, let's drop Captain Marvel and use...
Captain America,
yeah,
alright.
Because...
See what we could do with him.
I don't think we got anything.
Brooklyn Handshake. Bang! just sound effect. Great. Might be fine.
Punch is actually better than Brooklyn Handshake.
Yeah.
But we have a better version of Punch, so we'll use that better version of Punch. There.
Cool. All set. We want to unchange his cat because to not be America's colors is just blasphemy, really.
Loading.
That forest, Resident Evil 4 setting. Meanwhile, in the southwest.
That monster out.
Yep, we know how the Nest Mothers work, game. Doop, doop, doop,
Damn.
doop, doop.
Imp Demon.
I must be doing something right.
Do not allow her to distract you.
Not a problem. was nothing.
Okay, so between this, Rivals, and the Avengers game, what the hell is DC doing? They had Gotham Knights and the Suicide Squad back to back. Get it together.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, either of those games would have been, like, cool to use, like, a format that was different.
Yeah.
Like, say what you will about Firaxis, but they took a swing. Like, the swing may have been, like, not the greatest, but...
Fair enough. Like, I noticed that Marvel in general, as much as I complain they don't make many action-adventure games, which I would love, they do at least try new things. They try different avenues, and I'm more open. And they do a lot of RPG. There was an X-Men game that came out that was similar to this, in that you played an original character. I hate having to play original characters, so I just skipped it. But I guess it was pretty good.
This should be good.
I don't want to play some made-up guy. I want to play the X-Men. I want to play the hero that you're showing me. What was that game? I gotta look it up.
Let's try this.
Maybe we should all get suits like that.
X-Men Destiny, that's what it was. Yeah, skip the hell out of that. That was the last game they had. And supposedly it was a Marvel's X-Men, but that's 2030.
Yeah, that was around the same time that, like, you had Web of Shadows and things like that, too.
Yeah. Lots of experimenting going on in gaming.
Big Demon punches the guy who is probably the
None can
one who most does not want to be punched.
Who's the softest one? Him?
Their persistence will be their undoing.
Were you reading that as you said it? I assume everyone recorded these lines from their home because it was COVID.
Yeah, more than likely.
I'm going in.
Yeah.
Impressive. I'm still holding their interest.
I think I made a 180 on this game. I think it's gonna go down as one of the greatest of all time. In that it's gonna be one of the most underrated games of all time. It's gonna be on one of those lists. It's gonna be like Marvel Ultimate Alliance, in which people will really appreciate it 5 years after the fact. This is one of those why isn't anyone talking about these games, this game kind of games. And right now the Avengers game is having that experience on Twitter and Instagram. I think this one's due as well.
interesting tactic.
Wow, that's embarrassing.
Oh, the fall back.
Everyone's attacking Captain America, so might as well give Captain America block.
Appreciate the lift.
It's a weird nano blood thing. Nice.
Enough insolence.
Just keep letting this guy injure himself.
We should have brought a med kit.
The strange is the med kit.
I forget what the last two attacks used were. Okay.
Follow my movement.
Okay. Yeah.
He just formed Ultron.
Yeah, I mean, Ultron had.
It's in your best interest to quit now.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Fuck.
Target confirmed.
That's the spirit.
Cool. Yeah. The game is nothing but flashy moves. Jesus.
That thing doesn't hit very hard. It looks devastating.
It's just hollow. It's a hollow rock thing.
I'm no good like this.
God, I just need that air superiority ability. There we go.
Get it done any way you know how. They don't all have to be pretty.
Roger that.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
maximum damage.
Oh shit! Oh, that's amazing.
This shouldn't take long. How to improve the odds?
I guess that shield's gotta go for a knockback.
Yeah, unfortunately they have no, like, big damage that any of them do.
Let's do it. Interesting tactic.
Yeah, as a wear him down, I guess.
Getting a little woozy here. Engaging. They're not going to like this.
That is shattered. There we go. Yeah.
Just imagine if we had time to practice.
Okie doke.
He heads up. You have 0. Go to work.
Watch and learn, my friends.
Oh, you killed your lady.
Wow, I'm glad you're on our side.
We've done it.
Thanks,
Excellent
monster.
work.
Game's like, you took too many turns.
That's a great cover, though. I'd read that issue. Sick. That was a good team up. Doctor Strange and Cap and Iron Man both have the Civil War.
Yeah, the only issue with that team is there's no, like, major damage that is done. Unless, I guess, Captain America gets his big block or Doctor Strange gets his big axe move.
Yeah, that was a cool move. Yeah, I guess we just gotta play those guys more often, level them up a bit.
Yeah, it's like, basically I brought in Captain America, who's a tank, and then 2 supports. It's like, why do I have no damage as part of this? Anytime game. I might put this game on my Steam Deck for the flight to Albany. Just play as female hunter and call it good.
Yeah, this is absolutely a Steam Deck game.
Okay, we'll do a hangout and then we'll call it. So who can we hang out with?
Where's that? Nope.
Glad to have you with us.
So we have Cap, we have Magic,
Why, hello, Hunter.
we have Tony, and we have Doctor Strange.
And Magic's not around, which is surprising. Oh, wait, she's over there.
What's up,
I mean, not Magic, I meant Nico.
Yeah.
My choice is Magic, but I was thinking of Nico also. Been a while.
Nico doesn't seem one that would like the working out or watching a movie. And she brought us to the pool before, so...
Yeah. Doesn't seem like Magic's kind of thing.
It was hard enough getting used to the Midnight Suns. Now we have doubled in size.
You are one of the
Yep.
Midnight Suns.
I know, it's hurting the frame rate.
Now, yes, but not at the beginning. I was the strange woman who spoke to no one. It must be worse for you, Hunter. All the faces are new, except for Caretaker.
Sometimes it feels like I am blundering through all this.
Well, you're doing something right amidst your blundering. You made at least one friend.
Nico.
I will tell you a secret. Do not laugh. I have a tiny envy for how you make friends so quickly.
How so?
It comes so easy to you. Even when you are a bat, you are a likable bat.
I'm not here to make friends. This is a reality show.
We're in the pool.
You like my butt.
Hunter, this right here, this is you being a bat.
As long as I'm likable.
Ha! Up for debate. Whatever you're doing,
Well, you're getting in her
keep
pants.
doing. Don't waste the time hiding in your room.
Hey, you talking about Hunter's ass over there? Quiet, Wolverine.
Good hangout. Good advice.
Alrighty.
Magic breaking the fourth wall and telling me to get out of my room.
Yeah, and now we don't even have someone waiting to talk to us. So might as
Everyone's
well,
in bed.
Yeah, might as well go to sleep and see if we have any dramatics to leave the audience waiting on. Is there anyone in their room right now? Like,
They're probably waiting somewhere. There's probably some cutscene that's going to happen once we enter a room, and that's where everyone is. That happened before. I think if we explored, not the grounds of the Abbey, but around the Abbey, different rooms, I think we'll find them.
yeah, probably.
They're not always, they don't go to bed. They don't. It doesn't happen. Whose room is this?
Is this caretakers or hunters? No, it must be caretakers.
It's gotta be caretakers. Fancy.
Let's finish out these, putting these blank paintings on the wall. I just like frames.
No pictures, though. Yes. Hogwarts in this piece.
Can add some color to it next time. Make it lime green and terrible.
Yep, very much Marvel Hogwarts.
Oh, nope. It's just going to move us to the next day. Because that's the... There we go. Now he's in camo.
Got this food by his bed.
It's a camo style day. Wearing his book club shirt. Okay. Guess we'll see the new armor, at least.
I've
added the demon child suit to my own.
As I had hoped, the bar guest's dark energy is exactly what we needed to pierce the demonic barrier.
What is our next move?
I've created a suit of armor from it, tailored to fit you and only you. In theory, it will allow you to walk among the Lilin. I just hope it fits. It certainly looks impressive, doesn't it? I've decided to call it the Demon
Certainly
Child
red and
suit.
naked.
Very fitting name, Doctor. On many levels.
Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all.
Yes, Tony.
Stupid, sexy, spiky hunter.
Yeah, well, forgive me if I'm not used to having my combat suits try and take a bite out of me while I calibrate them.
It is an impressive, if not pungent, creation.
Yeah, it looks stinky.
Speaking of, I suggest you make use of the suit while the components are still fresh. That should maximize the protections against that infernal barrier.
The stinkier the better.
Doctor.
It turns out Tony does occasionally make useful contributions.
Ugh, Hunter, what is that hideous thing you're wearing?
Hideous? That's harsh.
Everyone should comment on.
I like it. It emphasizes my bulge.
What is that leathery material it's made of? It looks like it's made from the skin of...
Rabid demon dog? Pretty much terrifies me just looking at it. But if it can get Hunter here through that demonic barrier keeping us out of Banner's lab, I can deal with my existential terror over Strange's creepy meat suit.
Barrier? I thought we discussed this.
Oh, we did, Sarah. We just decided to go another way.
Hunter, we need to talk, and we need to talk now. So, I see you, Stark, Magic, and Nico are heading to Banner's lab, despite my objections.
You didn't really object. You just kind of said, like, oh, that's what they're planning.
No.
And
I said it loud and clear.
Well, this is what we have
you
decided.
didn't really say no. You said, we're
Best
going to
accept
talk
it.
about this. And then we
It's
didn't.
not like any of you are giving me much of a choice.
Afraid not.
As long as she has any plans right now anyway. She's just here to kind of stop everyone from doing anything.
No, I suppose I can't. Fine. Go back to the lab and get Tony's toy.
Thank you, Sarah.
While you're there, if you happen
Ever
to
since we
encounter
gave Hunter the demon child suit, he just
don't
keeps
make the
pelvic
mistake
thrusting
of
at
going
people.
Easy on her. I assure you, she won't hold back on you.
And I will not hold back either.
Glad we're on the same page. I was afraid you were going to say that you still had hope for her. But I know you have better sense than to jeopardize yourself for someone who is beyond saving. Well, at least that armor looks as sturdy as it is macabre. It should give you the protection you need. Good luck out there. I hope Tony's accelerator is worth it.
Alright. As we'll see what our
Give me a
coils
sec.
are.
Okay, what's up?
So we should probably get an ability for Doctor Strange, right?
Sometimes I even impress myself.
There he is. Field of Seraphim.
I'm pretty sure Charlie left a steaming coil in the hallway. Third state of matter, indeed.
Jesus.
Are there any curses I should be aware of? I've crossed paths with this artifact once before. It didn't end well.
What are we building today?
Your craftsmanship must be improving, Tony.
I can just make sure that some people have abilities that
I'll hit
are
this thing with the
actually
big hammer, and you transform
good
it into something
here.
useful.
That's all I can expect of your contribution, then? No materials analysis, no tactical project?
Not my best work, but it'll do. All right, now we're talking. Nope, I'm feeling hands-on today. Just gonna hammer stuff and see how it goes. You do your thing, though.
This is why I despise group projects.
Ooh, I can picture Hydra
There.
turning tail already.
Now we have some things.
Always a pleasure.
Do we at least have different colors for it yet? Or is it like the Faith Breaker where it's like, no, you get one color. Yep, no, it's like, you get one color and you'll like it. Alrighty. We made progress. We have his sexy Flanders suit.
I bit my tongue once. Thankfully, it grows back.
Good to know. So that is Marvel Midnight Sundays, and we will be back probably not this weekend, but probably the next weekend, since I'll be in Albany. So, hooray, hooray. And where is the stop streaming button? There.